The classic physics thought experiment states that both bullets will hit the ground at the same time.
Based on what theory?
Because people think of a science show as a demonstration thing. It's like, oh, here's how this works. We don't know how it works. So we're an experimentation show. You're actually watching us figure it out as we go along.
Science, if that's what it is it's not something that is, reserved for people in lab coats. It's something that simply involves questions and being methodical about getting answers. And so anybody of any age that is simply curious can do that. And that's what we put out there. That's all there is to it. The limits are only your own imagination.
If we're going to repair a hole in a boat with duct tape, then obviously we're going to need a boat with a hole in it. We've got a boat. It doesn't yet have a hole, but I'm about to remedy that.
We don't do anything that even comes close to talking down to kids. And I think that's one of the reasons that kids like it, because we don't do that. And of course, obviously, it's one of the reasons that adults watch the show as well. But we're pretty much just being ourselves and following our curiosity and what comes natural to to any normal 14-year-old pyromaniac, except that we call the fire department first.
We to make a show that was educational in any way. The narrative is one of satisfying our own ignorance and adding to our knowledge base and learning about what we're doing.
But what we're looking for here is how sticky it is.
I have twin 10-year-old sons. I was surprised how media restrictive I have turned out to be as a parent. I noticed that if I let my kids wake up on their own and watch television for the first 2 or 3 hours of the day before I actually even wake up, I find that they're actually harder for me to manage for the rest of the day. That they become stimulated, used to a certain type of stimulation that's passive, that then makes it harder for them to be interested in other stuff and do their own thing and sit and read for the rest of the day.
I think we're both aware of how powerful the medium is and that it shouldn't be misused. I mean, whether we're misusing it or not, we're doing our job. The best that we can hope for is just to be thought-provoking. And I think in a lot of cases we are. Are we definitive about the answers that we put out there about myths or whatever? No. But we pose a lot of interesting questions, I think, and we deal with those questions in creative ways. And so hopefully that gets people thinking. And we'll be happy if it does.